What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to Space Engineers Let's Play Season 2 episode number 4. And unfortunately I've already recorded episode 4, but we lost some of the audio. Well, we didn't lose it, it was just a bit corrupted and it sounded horrible, and I didn't want to make you guys listen to that. So we're re-recording episode number 4. We did a lot during the footage that we lost, but I'll just walk around and show you that. And instead, what we're going to do, instead of what we did in the previous recording, we're going to build a Mars rover. Well, a lunar rover, I guess you could say, since we're on the loon, the moon. So what did we do in the last episode? Well, we did quite a bit. We added a lot to the base. We completed the Nanite Factory. Look at this. This is the Nanite Factory. We've got it going and everything. We can see, well, we can see the nanites flying around if we really look carefully. You see the little green things that I don't know what they're doing right now. I think they're trying to build, but if we go and look at this, we see that they can repair, construction. They can do projection, cleanup, deconstruction, mining, and medical, which is pretty awesome. I don't have them set to use the assemblers because I don't want them to use all of my materials. But yeah, so that's the nanites, and they should be completing our base pretty soon. Another thing that we did is we added a nice little area for cargo. So that's one thing that we didn't have is a storage area. So we've added quite a large, I might say, storage place. We've got 4 large containers, which is pretty, I think it's a pretty impressive amount of large containers. Only one is built right now because we didn't really have the materials to go and build everything quite yet. But now that we have the nanites, we might eventually set them to use assemblers so that they can just build everything. So yeah, the way that this is going to work, and I described this during the lost footage as well, is that this is the nanite room right here. It's a pretty big room. It's going to be there's going to be 3 blocks on every side. So 3, 3, 3, and then 3 right here as well. And then this is going to be kind of like a walkway over here that goes from there to here to get to there. So you're gonna have to kind of walk around the nanite room to get there. We might eventually add like a tunnel that goes around this way as well in case you want to get there via a different path. We're also going to eventually build a hangar on this side that will store things such as, actually we might build the hangar first and then we might build the rover after that, because we're only going to build the start of it, and we're going to let the nanites construct it. So another thing we did is with the nanites, we added this weird little ore thing, and I don't really know how this works. So if you've ever used nanites, please tell me how this works, because I'm not 100% sure. It's red, which means something, but I think it wasn't allowing us to place it on the base, so I think it's something that you have to place away from the nanite factory, but maybe we need some sort of like beacon so that they can get all this way. Maybe they can't get this far just with the normal stuff. The nanites have been hard at work. They've been working out this stuff right here. So this is stuff that we placed last time as well to enclose this. We've also placed down a bunch more refineries because we did a lot of mining in the previous version of episode number 4. Like we mined so much iron. In fact, I figured out that the Harvenator over here, which I'll tell you about in a second, what we did to change it. The Harvenator can actually carry full cargo containers of materials. So we came back with 600,000 iron. That in one trip, and it was kind of crazy, but it wasn't even struggling. Like this thing could carry up to its capacity, which is going to be 850 roughly thousand. So yeah, next time we go on an iron expedition, we'll definitely do that. But yeah, you can see we needed a bunch of these refineries to be built. We also added a couple of batteries, which are diminished probably because of that thing, actually, if I had to guess. And you're completely out. Yeah, that would be eating up pretty much everything. So we might have to go on a uranium run, even though we have a bunch in there, so we can use that. But we're going to run out eventually, so we will eventually have to go on a run for that. I think that might be close to everything we did. We also added some bumpers on the Harvenator. One of you guys commented below that when it was suggested that I put wheels on the Harvenator so that it didn't bump on everything, it was not... They didn't mean add the suspension as well. They just meant add the wheels. So we took out the suspensions and we added the wheels, and it looks a lot more like a bumper car, I guess, but it definitely works. We also added a drill on the bottom, which is only connected to one side. That might bother some people, but you'll deal with it. It's all good. And I think that's everything that we did to the base. It's, you know, it's looking pretty crazy at this point. It's looking pretty awesome, I gotta say. And I think we're a good way to making a pretty awesome base. One of the things I said is that the base needs to be gigantic for the moon, like much larger than the other base. The other base was, for all intents and purposes, our Earth base was pretty much a temporary starting base. Looking back on it, after I've gone and seen many more bases via multiplayer and that sort of thing, I realized that our Earth base was nothing. Hopefully this one will be much bigger and more awesome as well. So while we're here, let's, because this is only 2 wide right here and everything else is 3 wide, let's go ahead and destroy this, and we'll bring this out one more so that we can have 3 wide all around. There we go, and we'll connect it even over here, just so we know where that is. And then, so right here, if we go forward a little bit, this way, this is going to be our 1, 2, 3. This is going to be our hallway right here. So this level of 3 right here. If we continue this way. And the Nanites will eventually build this, but what we need to do is we need to add some modules for them so that they can build faster. And you know, this is probably going to bother me, so I'm going to actually fill this in as well. Just under the wall. And then at some point, perhaps, well, this can go out like that. Perhaps right here, I'll go down as well into the moon. And the reason I do that is so that if the base ever gets hit by a missile or something or breaks in half, we always want a couple of anchor points into the moon so that half of it doesn't fall off, and we can just completely we can just repair it pretty much. It's much easier to do that rather than when half your base kind of tips over and the other half just kind of stays there. Then suddenly you have to scrap pretty much a whole half a base, and it's not a great thing to do. So hopefully that'll never happen to us. Hopefully. We might get into a couple battles because we do have pirates that are up there somewhere. We see them fly by every once in a while. In fact, oh no, that's just the red of the ship. Yeah, we'll probably see one this episode. They just kind of like fly above us, and they're pretty peaceful for the time being, but eventually maybe they're going to get hostile. You never know. Well, we do, because we know they're pirates, and pirates never change. Arg. They're pirates. All right, so that's that path that you can kind of see now. It's just much easier to see. You know what I want to do so that we can get these nanites up and running? I want to do a couple things before we even start on that little hangar that I was talking about. I want to go ahead and make a large thing here. So since we're going to make a large thing, I know we're going to need probably 1,000. That's our power freaking out, actually. Okay, you know what we're going to do? Here, let's go and grab some uranium. We have so much in here. Like, I've mined so much uranium on Earth that we're pretty much good on uranium for a long time, at least aboard this ship. But we're going to want to grab some so that we can use it in the other ship as well. We'll go up top, close that, up top, close that, and up top, close that. Awesome. Uranium, where are you? We have 204 here, so we're going to go ahead and grab 100. Like, a lot of uranium. That's more than we're probably going to need for right now. And we're also going to... I want to say we're gonna turn off the Nanite Factory for the time being because it uses so much. But nah, we'll keep it on. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. There we go. And last door. So many doors above on board Big Red. Oh my God! Look at that. This thing's freaking out. The nanites have at this point used up all of the power from the base and from the ship. That's why this was freaking out. It was sucking in this power. So what I want to do probably is go into here. We're going to press K, and we're going to, yeah, press K. We're going to find all the batteries. So we have these, all the ones that are not colored. We'll call these minor Harvinator batteries. And we're going to group those together so that we can go ahead and call them over here and say recharge. So that way the Nanite Factory won't take from that at all. Like, it won't take that's power because it's set to recharge. Okay, so right, we need to actually place the thing. Do we have it queued up anywhere? I thought we did, but no, that's not it. Yeah, I thought here, maybe number 5. Nope, number 6. I mean, yeah, large reactor. That's exactly what we want. And so this is the place that we had that we were going to set for a large reactor. And so we'll place it right there. What do you require? 100 superconductor circuits. That's nothing compared to what this required. Did you guys see how many of these required? 1,200 superconductors. It was crazy. We had to get so much gold. But let's go into production. We're going to go for 100 of these babies right here. Set those as priority, and we should be good. Now this, let's go ahead and try and give as much as we can. We'll hop in this ship right here, which still has power magically. And we'll see if it can add something to this. So it looks like we need the superconductor. We need the reactor. Oh, that was one of the problems, is reactor components. 2,000 of them. I don't even know what reactor components require. Where are the reactor components? 2,000, so 1, 2. And it looks like that's going to mean we need a lot of gravel. Now, gravel... Do we have any gravel, actually, first of all? Gravel. No, we don't have any gravel. So here's what we're going to do then. We're gonna gather up all this. Let's hop into our ship. We're going to disconnect this, turn this off, disconnect, and move forward a little bit. We're actually going to place the ship on the ground. Actually, you know what? Let's just get the dirt with this. So if I press... what do I want to press? If I press K, I'm going to go over to the ejectors. I'm going to turn them off. So we're going to call this Harvenator ejectors. Harvenator ejectors. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and turn those off. We're going to group it up and turn those off. Oh, I guess I've already called them something. Huh. Well, that's weird. All right, we're going to turn them off. No need to have them. Oh my God. I pressed 9 and 9 turned off the ship. Wow, that was scary. All right, let's go ahead and mine a little bit of this. And why am I mining in front of our base? Probably a dumb thing to do, but whatever. In fact, yeah, that's probably a really dumb thing to do, especially since we want to create a rover. I should really mine like right here, where we already have a hole. I'll just like mine kind of at the sides of this. To widen the hole a little bit. It does two things. It gives me the material and it helps me out. Oh shoot. Oh, we're out of power. That's a problem. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Well, I'm so glad we ran out of power up here, or down here rather than somewhere else. Okay, we'll let that stay there for a second. We're gonna have to come back and put some sort of like small reactor on it, but it'll be fine. How are you doing? You are doing... I want to see about this. You're not making the reactors. Okay, so go ahead and make that if you're not going to make the reactors. That's totally fine. Let's go to production and grab those, or not production, inventory, and grab those superconductor circuits. Thank you very much. And we'll grab computers as well, because I think we needed some of those. We might have needed more than we have, but yeah. So we still need steel plates times a bunch, and metal grids and reactor components. Okay, so we're just going to let that kind of go. And we're going to gather all this stuff up as well and bring it into the thing. Seriously, look how much iron we have. The stone's going fast, which is really nice. But look how much iron we have. We have 48k here, 110k here, 112k here, 88k, 90k, 108k. We have so much iron. We are good on iron for pretty much ever. Let's hop back in here and make sure that the production is targeting this. There we go. We only need silver, gravel, and iron. So 28k iron, we definitely have that. 12k gravel. We might not have that. We'll see. If we don't, we'll add some more stuff. Then 3k silver, which I don't actually know if we have. Let me see. AG, 3k silver. Yeah, we're probably going to need to go get more silver somehow. Or at least bump this to there so we can get more. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Okay, refinery. I'm going to go ahead and stick this stone in a different one so that you can prioritize stone. We're good on iron for a while. And I'm going to stick some of this silver in a different one as well. So 1,000. We're going to stick that in you because we're good on cobalt for at least a little bit. Then that should be able to give us most of our reactor components. But we do definitely need a bunch. All right, we should probably go and save our thing. Our reactor components are building slowly. We have about half of them in here at this point. So probably, yeah, it's about time to go and save our poor little miner. Now, we're going to do this the lazy way. The best way would either be to connect something up to here that has power so that it can kind of siphon power from it. Or also we could add like a little reactor here. But we're going to do it the lazy way. We're going to destroy the battery such that the power cell does no longer exist. And then we're going to build it back up. There we go. Now it's got power again. Look at that magic. That's the lazy way. All right, let's turn this thing around. And we're going to right click so that we can get ourselves a nice little turning angle. And we should be good to go back. Now we're using up all of our power because only one of our batteries is actually active. But luckily it's very easy to move around on the moon when you compare it to Earth. So, oh, come on. Come on, you can stop. You got this. There we go. Very, very slowly. Awesome. We're about at the right height, maybe. Let's just turn around. Make sure it looks good in third person. And back it up. I think we have to go a little bit lower. But there we go. Connected. Press number 9 so that we start charging power instead of losing it. And we should be good. Let's see how many of those reactor components built during the time that we were doing that. So reactor. We have 24. What is with the... What's going on? What are we missing? Silver, possibly? We have the gravel, I think. Let me check inventory for gravel. See if we have enough. Grav. We have 300 gravel there, 7,000 gravel there, 4,000. Yeah, so we're fine on gravel. We're definitely fine on iron. Silver is going to be our limiting factor. So do we have any more AG that's just lying around? It looks like no. I mean, it says AG, but I don't know why it says that. But yeah, no, we don't have any silver that's lying around, which is unfortunate. It means we're going to have to go on a little silver run. Luckily, we know exactly where some silver is. It's just right over the mountain over that way. So let me go and put these things right in here. Let me check how much power you have left. You can sit here for 3 hours. That's fine. Just hang out. You're good. But unfortunately, we can't go and grab silver until that's done. So you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to go on a manual silver run. So let me throw this stuff into a large cargo container. There you go. Just throw it into here. That'll be fine. And we're going to go on a manual silver run. Just grab some silver and come back, pretty much. So we know where it is. It's over in this direction near where the platinum is, I believe. Unless that might have been nickel. That's over here. Something right here. I remember there was platinum right around here. Yeah, the platinum was right over here. So plat's under us, I believe. I believe in miracles. Yeah, the platinum's under us, but is there any silver here, or was that in a different place? I think it might have been a different place. Let's press K. Every kiss begins with K. And we'll go to AG Moon. And it might be kind of far, this one, actually. AU Moon. There we go, AG Moon. It's on the other side of this mountain, I guess. What the heck? You know, I know it's the moon and such, but that's not the right physics for the moon. That is the right physics for space. We are on the moon. Space engineer is weird. Oh, you can actually see clearly which ones are silver from this angle. From the other angle last episode, I was like, which ones are silver? I can't tell. But yeah, you can definitely see clearly which ones are silver. So none of those are silver. Those are all stone. I think we have enough. Even though we probably should grab more, but 6K, that's enough for what we're building, and that should be enough for anything for the foreseeable future, at least until we get our ship ready. We're gonna search for refineries, and then we're gonna evenly distribute this amongst them. So this one right here, grab 2,000 is what we're only gonna give 3 of them this stuff. So 2,000 over here. That's 3,000, 2,000. And then the last one's going to get some as well, right there. So we're going to throw those to the front of the line so that they're actually being refined. And then we should see our production of these things start to go up. So if we look at it, it looks like we do have a couple of, like, it's not fast enough. So maybe we do want to kind of split it a little bit more so that everything's working on this, on iron, or on silver. So refinery. We're going to say, here, have a K. 1K, split that to the front. You've got 1, you've got 2, so here, give him a K. 1K. Split that to the front. That should speed up our production of that. And you know what, we can split again for this one, for instance, all the way down here. So 1K right there. Let's put it to the front. And there we go. That should now have doubled the production, sort of. Yeah. Definitely. It looks like it's going much, much faster. So we're going to have to wait for that to be done. While we're waiting for that to be done, let's think about what modules we want to add here, because there are quite a few of them. If we look in here, we go to the nanites. There are a bunch of nanite modules. So there's nanite beacons, which I guess add the ability. I don't really know what they do. There's projection, deconstruct, and repair beacons, but there's no like construction beacon or something. And then there's nanite constructor upgrades, which are the thing that we should probably consider working with. So we'll go to this section right here. We'll add a constructor. We'll add we don't care about projection, not yet. We'll add not really cleanup. We don't really care. We care about mining. Actually, you know what? This has all of them. It's a plus. So we don't really need that one. Actually, we'll take out all the command stuff as well. What we should really do is clean up our inventory so we have more stuff. Oh, these are small. I thought these were bigger. Looks like we need interior plates to place them. Do we have any interior plates on board the USS base? I guess. I don't think we do. Oh, we actually do. Wow. Okay. So we got some interior plates. We're going to stick... I kind of want to stick 2 of these on here. Because why not? Can we stick one there as well? Like, does that work? No, I think it's just the small ones only. So we'll stick 2 constructor. Because construction is what we mainly want to do with this. And then we're going to do the same with... I forgot where they are. With mining. Because we do want mining as well. So nanites... Well, we'll do speed, definitely. We want them to be fast. And then we'll do power reduction. We should probably do one of those. And then we'll do... No, medicals. We don't care about medical. We'll do a mining one as well. You know what? It's occurring to me. You might only need 1 of each. I don't know. Like, do they stack? That is the question. I don't know that they do. So let's go ahead and only make 1 construction. We'll go ahead and make only 1 speed. And then we'll have 1 power reduction and 1... In fact, let's put the power reduction over here. The reason I kind of want to put the power reduction over here is because speed and power reduction kind of go together, it seems like. They both don't necessarily add anything, but they're like... Yeah, they're good to have there. So we have construction. Let's add a mining. Right here. Just so that they're all together and we know where they are. Not constructor. We want the mining. There we go. And what are the other ones? Cleanup, deconstructor, projection, and then we're back to the square one. No, yeah, these ones are going to be totally fine. So we're going to want to grab all that stuff, which we probably have aboard the ship, or at least some of it, and then take a look at this, see if it's done with the production. It's not done, but it's close. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to search for reactor components. We have 1 plus 400. So I'll grab as many as we can, and we can go ahead and put those in here. Looks like we need another 512 of those. Okay, let's hop in the ship and see if we can fix up some of this stuff. Oops, sorry. Sorry. We might actually have some reactor components aboard the Big Red as well, so it might be worth checking out. Alright, well there's your computers and motors. I guess we can get that for everything. Yep. Get that for this one as well. I think they all need like roughly the same things. Bit heavy on the expensive materials, including superconductor circuits, gravity generator, etc., etc. But whatever. You get what you pay for. Am I right? All right, there we go. Let's go back here. We're gonna see if we have any reactor components sitting aboard Big Red. I'm betting that we have at least 200 or so. Oops, I hit caps lock. There we go. We have 150 reactor components, so let's go ahead and grab some of these. Go ahead and grab some of those, because reactor components, singing a random song now. We have 1 plus 67, so it's starting to go a bit slow. The question is, am I out of silver again? Which it does look like the answer is going to be yes to that question. What about you, refineries? Did you guys already refine every piece of silver? I think you might have. Refinery. Nickel, 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 cobalt, nickel. Yeah, you've already refined all the... Okay, so we're going to have to go out on this ship is what you're telling me. All right, that's going to be fine. We'll just have to do a little bit of a mining expedition. Hey, there we go. Large reactor complete. And we actually... oh my god, excuse me. We've actually placed this on the right way, so we can access from there. All right, you nuclear reactor, please give me all of your stuff. Give me all your uranium so we can put in this reactor. Don't pretend that I didn't say that. So we got the uranium in this reactor now. We got 92 uranium, quite a bit. So we can probably turn these things on, and they might actually go and do stuff. So let's go ahead and toggle block back on, and we'll see how many construction nanites do we have. It looks like we have 848 potential targets, but we can only have 3 streams of those guys. I'm assuming, or I'm guessing rather, that when you fix this thing up, you'll actually be able to have more. So let's go ahead and grab 10 large steel tubes, 5 gravity generator, 25 power cells, 50 conductor circuits, a bunch of interior plates, and that stuff. Yes, I remembered all that. Don't worry. So we need 50 of these. We need yeah, put those back in there. We don't actually need those right now. We need like a couple of those, a couple hundred. We need some large steel tubes, so large steel tubes. We only need about 10 of those. We need some interior plates, quite a few, might I add. Oh, we need 5 of these. which we probably can't carry 5. We can carry 5. Wow. Okay. And then interior plates we don't have, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to go and find some. Oh, I forgot the power cells as well. So interior plates and power cells. You, sir, do you have interior plates perchance? Looks like you do not, so we'll have to go to the base, to the big ship, the dreaded Big Red power cell. I need 25 of these, so I should be able to hold those, and then we'll take the expedition to go and find some interior plates, which I'm sure we have plenty of here. Actually, we should grab a bunch and just bring them back to the base, because we pretty much. Oh my god, what the heck? My voice is doing weird stuff. We pretty much came prepared with Big Red. So, yeah, we have a bunch of stuff on there. Let's hop in here. How are you looking? Okay, so each one of those, I guess, adds 3 additional streams. We also want to get the speed thing ready, so it's the speed upgrade. We got the. Let's get the interior plates out of the way for all these. How about, since we have them with us? Oh, construction components. Did you guys require construction? Oh, shoot. I guess the Nanites are fixing the speed upgrade that the Nanites have. Okay, well, we could actually let them fix that. That'd be kind of cool that they fix their own thing. But I do want to get that speed upgrade done. So let's go ahead and grab some of this. We'll grab a little bit of, just a little bit of that. We'll grab a little bit of this, and that should be some of the materials that you're missing. 10 large steel tubes, 5 gravity things, and 50 superconductor. We have these things, so there we go. There's the 5. Let's put these back as well, since we don't need them anymore. So 5 of those. We need the 50 things, so semiconductor. We only need 50 of those, so boom. We need the power cells, don't we? Power. No, power cells. We need more. Oh, yes. Okay, so we need 12 more. Oh, please tell me you didn't fix it before I could. Okay. I thought I was going to fix them before I got there. We need large steel tubes. So what didn't we need? I guess we didn't need those because we already had them. So large. Large rations. Lovely. Any of you guys play Stronghold? If you do, you might know what that's from. Oh my god, why? It fixed it before we could get there. Well, I guess we can throw the large steel tubes in there. No problem. So you guys should be faster now, which is pretty cool. I don't know how much faster. But I guess, see, current construction targets only, or current construction targets 2. Oh, so I guess they're all focused on 2 things. So they're all running around gathering materials. And the min travel time is, okay, so they travel at 10 meters per second. How fast is that? That fast. That's 10 meters per second is about this. That's 10. So they're pretty slow. Pretty slow little guys, but that's fine. They'll eventually fix all this stuff up. And if I tell them to use assemblers, they will definitely fix it up. But the problem is all my materials are going to be gone in like an instant. So as long as we're getting enough power, are you recharging? That's pretty much what I want to know. Are you recharging? Stored power, current input is 12, current output. So your input is the same as your output, but I guess that's going to be fine. All right, let's set up a basic. We're not going to be able to get around to the rover today, so that's probably going to have to be a next episode thing. But let's get around to kind of setting up a basic outline for a hangar. So we'll get a couple of these, well, a bunch of them actually, and we're going to set up just something simple. Okay, so there's going to be a wall here. I guess I can't use control click. That's what I'm so used to because I've been doing, what's it called? The creative mode with some other stuff. So I've been using the control click and it's so helpful to be able to control click lines of blocks. But this is going to be our hangar. It's going to start right here and we're going to have an entrance. The entrance is going to be this right here. So if you can imagine, this is going to be the entrance. There we go. And we might get like a door mod or something in so that we can have like a bigger door than normal. Or we'll just stick a really cool door there. Or maybe just a single door. We don't know. It'll be fine either way. So first of all, let's go ahead and double wall this. I'm going to double wall this for this. Oh my god, they've already built that whole area. Wow. Well, I'm going to go ahead and double block this for the reason that if I don't want a ship crashing into this stuff. So I'm going to give it double walls. And then make sure everything else is walled as well. We've got our nice wall here, and the wall will also provide the outline for our hangar so that we know where we're building. Now the hangar should be able to store a rover, as well as maybe, well, it should be able to store like maybe 2 rovers, but it should also be able to store a couple of ships. So we do want it to be kind of tall, maybe 2 more blocks high, I think would be pretty good. So just go this high. Look how fast they're building. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is awesome. I don't even have to... Oh my god, well, look at that! What the heck? This is so cool. Alright. Could you imagine? I could have just played... I could have just, like, sat around for an hour on the other world, on Home Sweet Home over there, and they would have built that whole area. Oh, that's actually close. That's one of the pirates I was talking about, a mining carriage. And you can actually see the ship. It's not that far. That's actually kind of scary, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so it's going to be that tall. How wide is it going to be? How big on the bottom? I'm thinking probably double this maybe. So let's go out a little bit more. This is probably going to be a nice sized hangar right here. If we build it like right there, and then let's connect to the moon real quick, just so that we can have another connection over here in case something breaks. So we'll have that connection, and then yeah, yeah, pretty much. You get the idea. Look at that! Oh my god, they're already building it. So I guess the most recent block that I place is the newest block that's going to be in the queue. Now I want it to be a little bit more forward than it is, so let's go this way a little bit, and then we'll go this way. So it'll be just a little bit forward from where the main base is, so as to look nice and cool. And I'm glad we picked a not too hilly area as well to do this, because look at all the other areas are so hilly, but this area, it looks pretty good. Okay, so the wall is right here, and the wall is going to go around this way. So how tall was it again? Like really tall? It's not that tall, guys, but it will be able to store at least a couple of things, I think. And we're going to add some design as well to it, so that it doesn't just look like a boring hangar. In fact, I got some inspiration from Raptorsaurus, who's one of the mods on the server for Space Engineers, and also in the Discord. He actually gave me some inspiration with one of his hangars that he did. It looks really cool. It's on the moon as well. So, inspiration. All right, there we go. That's looking pretty good. Now we have kind of a general idea of what we want to go on here. And then we'll have like a big door in the front, so maybe something like this. This will go all the way up. And is that tall enough? I don't know if that might just be not tall enough. There we go. And we'll do the same thing right here. And then everything on the inside, so to the left of where I'm building right now, would be the hangar door, so it would open and stuff to allow ships to fly in, or whatchamacallits, to drive in. And so that's one of the other reasons I didn't really want to build, or I didn't really want to mine right outside my base, because then I'd have a huge hole I'd have to kind of watch out for. So as for this right here, we're probably going to add some sort of, if I hit number 7 here, you'll see we have these kind of slanted blocks. So I'd probably go something like this. And this would allow rovers to get up onto the base. And for there, it's okay, but we have to go one more, or even 2 more for these ones. So you are going to need one of these. And will you be able to continue this all the way down the line? I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Yeah, we should be able to place one in there if we're sneaky. Just sneaky. There we go. We got it. Okay. Number 7. Why did it change? Do we have T? Oh, we have T activated. That's why. T is the troll. The T is what makes building hard, in my opinion. It's the auto lock or whatever, auto turn thing. Oh, come on. There we go. Yes. Awesome. So these are all good. We just need to get these ones. See, it auto locked for us, which causes problems. We're gonna need to get this one right here and this one right here. Awesome. And then we need just a couple more on this side. So let's do this again. We're gonna have to flip all the way around to get under there. Okay. And we'll place another one right here as well. I think probably a good spot if we can get there. Yeah, there we go. Number 7. Are you facing the right way? Yes, you are. There and there. Awesome. That should be good for the entire place. So any rover should be able to just drive up and kind of park there. So let's finish out, just before we end the episode, let's finish out the this thing. Actually, this is wrong. I want you to be, and you know what? Actually, let's just add one more here. That'll be fine. I think that actually looks better even. Excuse me. Why do I speak French when I say excuse me when I cough? That's so weird. I think it's just a thing I started. Whatever. You guys get to learn a little bit of French if you don't know already how to say excuse me. Okay, let's just build these. Let's build these up. Walls, 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 walls. Should I be using heavy steel tubes? Heavy steel things. I don't know if I should be using heavy things. Maybe. I think the light ones are going to be fine, though. As long as we don't have any hydrogen thrusters just, like, burning at it or pirates blatantly firing at it for no reason, then I think we're going to be good. Of course, the pirate scenario is a little bit more real than the hydrogen thruster one, but yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be fine. You guys are a bit too tall. Although that's probably where I'm going to make the roof anyway. But look at that. That looks pretty good for a hangar. So you come in there. You have like a big hangar floor that you can do stuff on, do hangar stuff. What do you do in a hangar? Just like refuel ships and stuff? I don't know. I'm just imagining like a Star Wars hangar maybe. We might even make some sort of elevated launch pads where like, so for instance, a normal ship would land right here, but maybe like the launch pad would be up right here a little bit so it doesn't have to scrape the ground when it takes off or something like that. I don't know. It'd be cool. It'd be a cool idea. What do you guys think we should do with this hangar? Should we do anything super special next episode? Or should we just keep it like a normal hangar for normal things? It would be cool. Do you guys know any mods you want me to add as well? Because I do like checking out mods on single player. Because then I can use them on the server as well, if they're good. If they're good mods. I should add like a furniture mod for this. And then put like a coffee area, a coffee break room or something. Just for me, because I'm the only one here. Could you imagine one person occupying a base this big? That'd be crazy. All they really need is a room, like a refinery, and that's it. But, like, could you imagine someone having like 20 ships or something just to themselves? It's like, dang, man, how many ships do you need? If you were in space... Here's a real question. If you were in space and you were stuck on Mars, let's say, you're stuck on Mars much like the Martian, but you had the ability to create ships as easily as you do in Space Engineers, how many ships would you build? And how long do you think it would take you to actually get off Mars to return to Earth? Would you return to Earth, or would you just live amongst the stars, traveling to other places such as other planets? I don't think any other planets are habitable, but you could do a lunar landing for Mars moons. See that one over there? Mars moon. Okay, well, I think that's where we're going to end the episode. We got quite a bit done, and I think the Nanites got more than we did done, though. What are you? We did do... I don't think we worked on that. I think they did that one, and they definitely did the mining one, if that one. Wait, so, okay, since I added that, is that now... Dang it, no, it's not active. Man... Okay, well, one of you post in the comments if you know how to make this active, and then we'll definitely do that next episode. We got most of the hangar kind of built out, just the basic design, kind of just like a ground area, some walls, and that sort of thing, and enough to make a rover be able to like kind of come back towards it and be able to drive around in it. So if you guys liked the episode, please hit the like button. Put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section. If you have a Discord, we have a link to our Discord channel in the description. We've got lots of people who play Space Engineers there and other games, so lots of fun times to be had there. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers Let's Play.